well, maybe it's time to start because we have some participants waiting, 10 participants. So
Yes.
we hope during the event we will have more. And I think that we should start. And I would like to say that we agree who is going to start the meeting. And so we decided that Ilkay will present the first steps of the project, and then I will do the activities during the project, and then the final result and evaluation will also be Ilkay will present it. And we also have our partners here, Lydia, Dragana, and I don't know, I have to check if the others have joined already. Yes, Dragana and Lydia is here. I hope that the others will also join us. And of course, they can also give some add value to our presentation too. Okay, dear partners. So please, uh, you can do it on the chat, or you can ask us that we will give you the microphone, and so you will also share your opinion and give your good experience that you have during this project. Okay, Ilkay, now you start.
Okay, it's my turn. Thank you. You are a great host. And today we are going to talk about our project, our eTwinning project. By the way, this is our first project, but we learned a lot in this project. And I welcome you. I thank you all to be here because we are really excited and we planned this event uh, for the last 2 weeks and we are so excited. So thanks for coming. And I am just starting with the presentation. Then Virginia will talk about our project and showing you the exact TwinSpace pages because in this way we think that it would be more useful to see the tools we used, to see the methodology we used, okay? If you have any questions about flipped classroom, because in our project, we mainly studied flipped classroom approach and also some active learning strategies. You know, before the lockdown process, we started the project, but then with the lockdown process, we started to make it online, okay? So we changed the approach a little bit because we have to do the lessons totally online. So here is our project presentation. I hope I will share my screen. Okay, can you see my screen now?
Yes, yes,
Virginia?
Ilkay, it's okay.
Okay,
Completely okay.
okay. Our project's name is Inside Out. And you know, a famous quote from Benjamin Franklin, tell me, I forget, teach me, and I remember, involve me, and I learn. Some say that this is a Chinese word or something, but I don't know. Never mind, we know the exact meaning of this word. We have to make the children engage into the lesson more. And in our online lessons, it is really hard sometimes. So we have to learn some active learning strategies too in terms of online lessons. We want to create a virtual flipped classroom environment, but in our project, both the students and the teachers are really active in every stage of lesson because they created their own lesson materials and I mean the digital materials using different Web2 tools and some applications because we wanted them to feel the excitement of learning something. Because when they engage in the activity with their own materials, whatever it is, they will be really highly motivated towards the lesson, towards the teacher, towards everything. briefly, we want to raise not only the digital awareness among the students and the teachers, because we have some teachers in our project that doesn't know any applications or tools, but later in the process they learned really a lot. And we want to increase the students' interest, motivation, creativity, and the success by involving them into the actual learning process. We had some more activities in the process, but we had to cancel them because we had really little time, and the other teachers were, some of them had to leave the project at the very beginning. Okay, what are the main objectives of our project? To have and share more information about flipped classroom approach. You know, in flipped classroom approach, we study, we teach the students do their assignments at home with the materials that we send to them online. Okay, there may be some videos, some handouts, some worksheets, you know, the live worksheets like of things, or some cartoons, so that they will be able to engage in an active learning process in the classroom. Okay? To improve English language, of course, this is the first aim, and to integrate into innovative flipped classroom practices into the curriculum. At first, we asked the students, what about the lessons that the subjects that you want to include in this project? And then we took their answers, but at that time, the lockdown process started, so we decided to be more flexible, and everybody tried to go on with her own curriculum. Okay, and we wanted to develop awareness of digital literacy and gain better ICT skills, and we really managed this, I think, and improve creative thinking and problem solving skills, make English classes more interesting and fun, to enhance more active participants in the learning process. I talked about this. Um, to develop inner motivation for teaching and learning, because we looked at the both sides of the teaching and learning sides, because when I feel myself more confident about the tools I use, uh, I feel confident, so this confidence reflects from the students to me again, and the students feel more confident about the tools, so the lessons will have more variety in terms of materials, in terms of activities. Sometimes the students suggest us some tools, some apps. Sorry. Okay, we wanted to develop the inner motivation for teaching and learning. That's the main point in teaching. You know, if we have a student that has no motivation for learning, we cannot do anything for that. We don't have that magic to take the student into the class. Okay, so we have to start with the developing that motivation in terms of teaching and learning. Make students gain self-responsibility for their own learning. That's one of the points that I want to share with you. At first, when I first started reading about flipped classroom, I realized that they used flipped classroom approach with the um, bigger children, you know, in high school, in university. So they had their own self-responsibility already. I thought that I am a secondary school teacher. So what if I tried that approach with my little children? Can I success the students gain self-responsibility in the learning too? So I think it's very important to engage the students in the process. They learn step by step, slowly, but they learn, and then they go further than you. Okay, to develop better communication and collaboration skills, that is the most um, favorable points of our project, we really worked in full communication and collaboration, because at night, in the morning, at 5 a.m., in the morning, at 4, all the time, we exchanged ideas, exchanged information. Okay, so when we have somebody who doesn't have some skills, who doesn't know anything about Web2 tools, we all helped her. Okay, we all managed to make something real in this process. So I thank all my participant teachers, all my partners again and again for this collaboration they supplied in the project. Our project plan was in February. We
And
started with the
for you,
preparations. I really okay. You can hear me?
yes,
No?
yeah,
Yeah?
yes,
Okay. Um,
perfect.
yes, I would talk about the process, but I don't have to waste time with the process. When you talk about the twin space, it will they will see the process already. So let's
Mhm.
don't waste time with that process and go in twin space. I want to show the flipped classroom slide, okay? If you excuse me, and then you can
Yeah,
continue
of
with
course.
your presentation, Virginia. Okay. For
Yes.
example,
Mhm.
this is a slide that we created collaboratively, and let's have a little information here. Okay, let's study flipped classroom from here. All the partners, oh, sorry, all the partners had certain roles in that presentation. We have a task sharing for this, and all of them created their own part in the slide so that we learned more and more about flipped classroom. Here you see a picture. The student studies at home via video lectures or some other works that you sent them. I'm going to talk about now. And then when he comes into the classroom, the teacher makes some active learning strategies, um, dominate the classroom environment. And they play games, they can share ideas, they can make some group works, pair works, everything. But if we waste time in the school, that the teacher presentation, it's only one way interaction. You talk all the time as a teacher, and the students are passive listeners, and that's the point that they don't feel really well while learning. I am myself don't feel well. And let's look at the traditional classroom. This is the teacher, and she talks about the blah blah blah and write an assignment for blah blah. This is really old. There is no classroom like this. And in flipped classroom,
Okay,
we watch
let me say
you give
something. Let me
assignment.
say something. Okay, let me
Okay,
say
I
that
cannot
even the
see
teacher.
any. Yes,
Yeah, I know,
yes.
dear. So let me only say that even the teacher looks happier in the second picture. So the first one, the traditional one, is
Yes,
so
certainly.
dull, so boring, and the second one, she is also happy. So that's, I think that we all that we work in this project, I think that we look like the second one. Only for this
Okay, that
sharing
that's
this
that's
information.
that's the real point. Yes, yes, thank
Yeah.
you. That's the real point, because when you have something in your bag, I mean the materials in your bag to give the children, they will be happy. So in your classroom, you will have some engaging students. They'll talk about something, they'll make some research, they'll make some activity together, group works or other things. And when you look and guide them only, you'll be less stressed. Okay, That's the point, I think. Let's skip to another one. A flipped classroom is a type of blended learning where students are introduced to content at home and practice working through it at school. This is the reverse of the more common practice in introducing new content in school than assigning homework and the projects completed by the students independently at home. The real point is here that they think the flipped classroom approach, we think that the students go home with an assignment and they totally don't have some guides at home. You know, the guides are us as teachers, but we send them with a lot of homework to home and they go home and they don't know what to do. In this approach, we teach them also how to make researches, how to reach the information by themselves, the online tools, e-safety rules, and all the things, you know, even the copyright items, okay, they know everything about internet, how to find the information by themselves, okay. You know, there's a
Ilkay, sorry, Ilkay, we can't hear you. Can you please check your microphone? We can't hear you.
let's have a look at.
Now it's okay.
Okay, can you hear me?
Go on.
Yes, you can
Yes.
hear me. Okay.
Sure.
Okay, let's go on with from here. No, not here. Where were we? Here. Okay. Okay, there's a human here. We need motivation, okay? And we need personalization. You know, it's something like individual learning, okay? We all have different attitudes, different characteristics. So we need feedback to see if we learned in the right way or not. And we need to be fluent in both speaking, in listening, and we need to be active. Okay, the topic must be relevant to our age, to our socio-economical situation, everything. And we have to be self-disciplined in terms of studying our topic. And technology, we have to use some mobile apps or mobile devices to teach our lessons because we want the students study the materials that we send them everywhere, you know, in the street, on the bus, in the garden, and their homes, in the school yard, everything, everywhere. And we have to track them and we have to control their, if even we have to know that if they studied the lesson or not, you know, they have to study self by themselves. And it really reduces the costs because you use the free websites. It's really relevant to their ages and you can reach all the global resources from the internet if you know where to search, okay. In this blended learning approach, face-to-face interaction is mixed with independent study, usually via technology. In a common flipped classroom scenario, students might watch pre-recorded videos at home and then come to school to do homework armed with questions and some background knowledge. They already know the things that you're going to share with them, so you can go further with those kids, you know. And this is another good image. Teaching model in which videos replace lectures with valuable class time, learning content at home, coming to class to apply what was learned at home. You know, the students learn for and by themselves. They learn by themselves and they learn for themselves. You know, They don't learn that the teacher told us to learn or blah blah. No, they are so motivated, so engaged in the classroom, so they want to learn. Okay, this is the main point, I think, because they really like the technology. Okay, nowadays we see them around with the technological devices. Yes, we have to be self-confident while using the apps or Web2 tools by ourselves first, and then try to make them use. For example, in the project, we studied with the tutorials. We have all kinds of tutorials, and we shared the tutorials with our kids in our online lessons, so that they were able to create their own materials. You know, we were self confident, so the students were self confident by sometimes they came us to say, teacher, I found another app to make people speak, to for writing or another thing. That's the real point. They really want to study in flipped classroom approach. Why it matters? It inspires change. Teachers are rethinking and reflecting on their teaching. You start to think about your own teaching ways, okay? You think that, yes, I am bad at that point. You can say that. And then you start to improve yourself. It improves quality of interaction between students and teachers creating videos, YouTube or podcasting. You can use these. And the risks, always there are some risks. Rely highly on motivated learners, but I am not agree with this totally, because we had after the pre and post service we applied in the project, I saw that some of the not motivated learners, let's say, they were really studying hard to know about the new tools. You cannot believe how eager they were. Okay, technology, internet accessibility. This is really a problem, because in the project we had some students that they don't have internet access. This is a real problem, but think about this, we are on remote teaching now. If we were at school, we could give them some handouts before, some worksheets, nothing online. We don't have to present them always the online tools. We can give them some handouts to study, some books, okay, that sort of things. Not all students learn when through visual learning, but if you can engage in your classes the certain active learning strategies, you can eliminate this one too. And flipped homework is still a homework, they say, but if you try to make it enjoyable, it won't be just a homework. Okay, there are some ways you can develop the approach. Okay, we always see some approaches, but we apply them in our classes in our own ways as teachers. So it is short. The videos, we're talking about the videos. The videos must be short. It says 8 or 12 minutes here, but normally it won't have to be that long, especially with the little children. I suggest to have 3 or 4 minutes, okay? Not more, because we have some attention time to take their attentions. It's enough to have some 3 minutes thing, and it must be interesting. You must have some colors, images, and it must be meaningful. Okay, if you try to talk about uh, the most remote things that the students haven't seen already, it doesn't make any sense in the student's mind. So try to keep it a little meaningful to the students, and it must be planned well, really well organized at the point. Okay, if you start to teach one topic, please teach one topic at a time. Okay, not more. When you start uh, saying about teaching about the colors, Don't move to numbers or something else, okay? Try to teach one. And learning in identifying 2, 3 main parts, yes, exciting resources, links, videos, you can show them, and also you can ask them to show you other resources. They are really willing to make more resources, to find more resources. What students might do at school in a flipped classroom, they can learn some lab experiments, some presentations, in-person, face-to-face discussions with peers. They really learn from peers more than you teach them as a teacher. You can really be sure about that. Skill practice, guided or unguided by the teacher, peer assessment and review, debate, station learning. Somebody starts doing something and then the other will continue about the we continue the work of the other, and then the other will put something in it and then continue. The real group work, the real peer works, okay? Not from the teacher side at all only. And in flipped classroom, let's make a summary. In flipped classroom, teacher instructs lesson at home. The students learn the main topic at home, but in traditional, teacher instructs all the time in the class. She speaks, and the students try to sleep. And students take notes, and you don't even know what are they writing on that paper. Maybe they are drawing some pictures, some images, maybe they are singing a song. You cannot know because they don't interact with you. And in flipped classroom again, students work in class. Deeper understanding of concepts, applications, and connections to content are made. Students receive support as needed. When they have some problem, you are there as a teacher to guide them. But when they have some problem at home, who will guide them? Students in traditional one, students follow guided instruction all the time. The teacher says do this, and the student does the thing. Okay, teacher gives assessment. This is the homework. Okay, this is the homework. Homework is something bad. I don't really like to make homework at home because if it doesn't take my attention, what can I do? You think about yourself, okay? The teacher, the student have homework all the time. This is a burden on your back, the homework burden. But if you make it a little bit enjoyable, you can make some colors in it, you can make some music, you can put some digital materials in it, and you can make it some more challenging by having some competitions, some other active learning strategies, peer works, group works, everything, and try to make it more interactive. You'll certainly have that kid in your class working actively. Okay, that's the real point. Bloom's taxonomy is everywhere, and nowadays they are talking about at the bottom there is the internet, and if you don't have the battery, you cannot do anything. This is the funny one. Okay, we remember things, we understand these things, we apply some things, we analyze, we evaluate, we create. As teachers, we already know this. But in traditional class, we understand the material in class, and then we send the student at home and expect the student to apply, analyze, and evaluate and create at home without your guidance. That is really hard. That is really challenging for the kids. So we lose their attentions, okay? But in flipped classroom model, we give the easy steps outside the class and then the challenging ones into the class, okay? That's the main point. You are here to have the student in higher levels of understanding. You are there to help your students, okay? Why to use flipped classroom? It's clear that all the kids in a class cannot learn at the same pace using the same methodology. We know the students' individuality. We should enable students equipped with the 21st century skills and the abilities via digital literacy. We have to make students know about the digital world. This is really on us, okay? We need more enjoyable pre-works and classworks to engage the students' attentions, and if we want to make them join the class in an effective way. The flipped classroom, before class, during class, and after class periods, you see. Students get acquainted with the new concepts and terminology via digital media. Students may take notes and jot down. Students explore new concepts through learning activities, including peer discussions, one-to-one interactions. You know, in traditional classroom, the teacher speaks, okay? Sometimes you feel like your words are putting on a wall, hitting on a wall and turns to you, okay? Sometimes you really feel this because you have unmotivated students in class. That's the real way to make them motivated again. Okay, let's think about this. Okay, let's think about our learning methodology, our teaching methodology once more with this presentation. Okay, students continue checking for understanding of the concepts through higher order application and evaluation. And flipped classroom, understand, remember the other thing. You can have a look at this one. This is the same as Bloom's taxonomy. And advantages of flipped classroom. It meets the needs of today's students, increasing their learning capacity. It supports both busy students and struggling ones, the two sides of. It allows students to pause and rewind their teacher when they need. I tell my students, stop me, pause me, and revise me. Listen me again if you don't understand. And it increases interaction both inside and outside the class through active and effective engagement. They send me messages. They ask me something about the lesson all the time. When I am at home, preparing meal, blah blah blah. There's a message and asking, how can I make this one? It's very a happy moment for a teacher. It enables teachers to know their students better. You know about their family, you know about their home life, you know about what strengths or weaknesses they have. It's totally learner centered and students learn it in their own pace. And here are some types of peer work contexts. If you wanted to try flipped classroom activities, you can give the students interactive PowerPoint slides, extra links about the topic, some visuals because they are visual learners maybe, and hyperdocs, engage, explore, explain, and apply. There are steps. Hyperdocs, I really advise you to search for hyperdocs as a word on the internet. Podcasts, websites, flashcards, recorded video lectures, animations, online tools, handouts, worksheets, quizzes, notes, books, infographics, reading assignments. When people try to understand flipped classroom, they see only the videos. There are lots and lots of materials you can send to your teachers. It won't have to be something online even, okay? How to flip our classes, that's the main point. 5 steps of flipped classroom planning. Planning learning outcomes. What will you teach your students? Selecting the content. What are you going to teach, in fact? Arranging pre-class delivery, what to give to students, designing activities, how to teach your students, and the evaluating. What did you teach and what did they learn? It's in close relation with educational technologies and active learning points. Introduce the approach to the kids. This is the first step. Create resources. You have to create your own resources, and also you can ask for your students to create their own resources. This is more enjoyable. Effective classroom management. You don't have to do more to have some classroom management because all the things are planned before. All the students know what to do in terms of their individuality. so they are motivated. You don't have to do more. And technology training, you should really teach them with the tutorials. You can give them tutorials. Do this, click on this, something like this. So easy and so engaging. Work, assigning content for homework, that's the main point. Work on problems during class time with active learning, okay? You send them with the homework and then they come and ask them, not what did you learn? Ask them something that they will use the information they have in mind, okay? Encourage independent learning peers. They will teach themselves. One peer will teach the another one, and the another one will teach some other points to the other student. Give advantage to students to recognize their own learning style. Some of the learners even don't know how they learned, okay? Because no one gave them this opportunity. Why not you are the one to give them that opportunity? Some beneficial tools and virtual environments, Kahoot, Socrative, Flip Quiz, Edpuzzle, website sharing videos such as YouTube, EBA, Camtasia Studio, Bandicam. Okay, I can share the link of this slide with you so you can have the notes. Okay, I'm passing fast. I'm trying to pass fast. Power Director, class tools, or all the things you can see in here will be in your computers. So I'm skipping that part. Basically, the concept of a flipped classroom class is this: that which traditionally done in class is now done at home. And that which is traditionally done as homework is now completed in class, okay? How can we organize activities in our project in terms of flipped classroom approach? That was the question that we asked for our partners. And that's all from me. And please, Virginia, you can hear me or not? Yes, you can hear me, but I cannot hear you. Okay, you can go on with twin
Have
space,
my
okay?
microphone mute.
I hope it's
Thank you.
useful.
It was.
Oh, I hope it's useful for
Can
the
you hear?
guests, okay? I hope you learned something from here. I hope it was useful. So thank you for your listening.
So,
Okay, let's listen
Ilkay,
to you,
can you hear
Virginia.
me now? Okay, thank you very much. It was
Yes,
brilliant. It was really a great
yes, I can
presentation,
hear
and
you.
I was following the chat, uh, um, and I was also writing something to our participants because I think that some of them have never tried the flipped classroom, and they want to try, but they want to be more confident, and they also like, or they really enjoy your presentation as much as me, and I think that all the partners that are here. So as usual, you are brilliant, and your ideas and everything that you transmit to us during the project was really good. So thank you very much again, Ilkay. And I think that no. All
I
the
thank
team, I
you
think
very much.
that we
It's
have
my
to thank
pleasure.
you
Thank
because
you.
you are such a motivation for us and to implement every step of the project. And thank you very much. You are great. And I think that all the participants that are here, they are saying that it was a great presentation, and I agree. So my
Okay, then let's show them. Yes, let's show them
So
the
my
twin space,
part,
and they can know more
it's
about our project. Okay.
easier, I think, because Ilkay have such a great introduction that now I have only to show you. Can you see my screen now? Can you see? Okay, so Mm, I prepare
Yes.
a small
Yes.
presentation, and then I will go to the twin space so you can see what we have done. So this part of the presentation of the event is about the implementation of the project. Since January, we have been working in this project, and as you see that all the team was really motivated to do it and really active, even though of course we have our own our own working rhythm, and so it's always like this. If you work on a team, you have to encourage the others that sometimes are learning. And so we start with the first activity with the introduction of schools, and all the partners have their school on the map. So this is an interactive map, and all the partners have done this. After that, we move to the, no, it's not the second activity, I'm sorry, it's the first. We have the introductions of students, and they were asked to do a very nice presentation with their photos and the chatterpicks. They use the chatterpicks to present themselves. All the students from the project are here, and I will show you then on TwinSpace. And I have one example here that I can show you now or later. And I think that we can also share this presentation that we have here today with the participants, because we will have the list of the name of the participants, and we can have you to a place where we can share these presentations. I will show you later on the TwinSpace this, and then during the first activity we also have the introductions of teachers in TwinSpace. We had our item, and we have a small presentation with avatars, and so it was also enjoyable for teachers, not only for students with chatterpicks, but also for us. Then the second activity, we start creating a common logo for the project, and we have tutorials to the tools Word Art and Canvas, and the children, the students, check the tutorials, and after that they follow the tutorials, and they start creating their part of the logo, because as we have here, it was creating a common logo. So all the teachers and students were responsible for the project logo, and so the final logo has a part of every team and every teacher. Okay, so here we have the creation of the logo as the second activity, and we have during the creation of the logo we have some photos and some videos from the students while contributing to the common logo. And so we upload also this evidence to the project, because it is also important to share with our NNS that the product of the project is not done by the teachers, but also and especially from the students. This project is for the students, and so all the products that you will see in this project are created by our students from 7 different schools. And so we have this, and of course we have the final product of the logo. So each team was responsible for two letters in the logo, and they created that letters following the tutorials that I showed you before. And we have also our tools, the tools that we used, and I think that some more they are not here, but the tools that we used during the project, and also the flipped classroom. The kids are upside down, but I think that's the way that they really like to be learning in a modern and innovative way of education. And so and I think that Ilkay also showed this table with the contributors, and I think that we have to point out that during this project we really share tasks, and we really all of the teachers that are part of the project, we all contribute to the final results of the project. So yes, dear, of course.
Virginia, can I
Yes.
interfere? Virginia, can I say something here? I already told about
Mhm.
the video slide and I shared them with the chat. So please, can you show them the Pearl Trees team, okay? Because it's really
Yeah, but
engaging in terms of making some researchers. To give an
I'm
idea, can you please show
at the end.
Pearl
I'm
Trees?
going. Yes.
Or in the end, I
Yeah,
can
and
show
then
them.
I
Okay,
will
you
go
go
to twin space.
continue
Okay,
with your
dear.
presentation. I can show
So
them, okay?
let me check. So you have also presented
Okay.
this common result. So I think that there is no need, but
Yes, you
this
can
is
pass.
really important that when you applying to a quality label, or if you want that project to be really recognized, you must do your activities with your partners, collaborating, and also the students should collaborate with each other. So it's important to share ideas, to share and to contribute to the common products of the project. And then we also have the designing of practicing a vocabulary lesson using Flipgrid classroom approach. I have some of our pages here, but I'm going to show you, and I think that is the best to see the twin space of the project. Um, we and the fourth activity is also very engaging for the students and also for teachers. We have the transnational mixed team student and teachers classroom, and it was really great that each teacher have a student from each country, and we designed our final product of the project, an ebook with letters that they draw. And as an example, you have here the example. They draw they draw their snap words, and they share with the teachers. They are in the classroom. For example, I was in this classroom with students from different countries, and we were responsible for L, M, N, and O. So we decided which snap word they would do concerning each letter, and the final result was this. This was one example from one of the students, and they draw, because it's not only technology. When you think about flipped classroom, you should think that technology is great, is useful, but we should think that we should have a different variety of activities and different time, and sometimes also it is also important to have things that are not so digital, but they can also do great works, as you can see the drawings here. And after that, they were invited to record the words in their own language, and I think I can share with you.
Hello, my name is Giovanna. I'm from Serbia. The meaning of lamp is lampa Serbian. The meaning of moon is massive. The meaning of notebook is Laska. And the meaning of orange is naranja.
Okay, so you listen to one of my students that this time she is in my classroom, a recording also after a tutorial video from Vukaru. She record her voice and their own the words in their own language, and she shared with me in my classroom. It was really a great interaction with teachers with teacher and students from different countries. And we also have this slide that I already talked about, and the fifth activity was something that unfortunately that we are facing this situation of COVID-19. We thought about an activity that can also motivate our students, to encourage them to stay at home safe, to keep safe with their families, and also to interact and communicate, not to be so isolated during this pandemic situation. So we also invite our students to record a video using Flipgrid, and this was the fifth activity of the project. So I finished my presentation saying that this project is eTwinning Plus project, and that I'm really proud to be in this eTwinning Plus. That means that is more than eTwinning, it is Plus, because we have also partners from Tunisia and also from Ukraine. So it is a pleasure to work with all this team. And now I think that I'm able to move to the to the um, to the twin space. Is it okay?
Okay, it was really nice. Thank you very much. You were well organized and you talked about
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
everything, but I want to share with the audience some of the
Do you want
tools
me
that
to show
we
you
used, okay?
the twin? Yeah,
You,
yeah. I'm
you
going
can start
to
sharing.
share my twin space.
Yes, okay. But I I couldn't
Oh,
restart
but
my
we can see
cam.
you.
I didn't understand why.
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, you can see me.
No, but I can see
Yeah,
you.
I cannot
I can
see
see you. Don't
myself
worry.
in here.
I'm going to.
Okay. Okay. Did you
Sorry.
stop your screen sharing?
No.
Did you stop
Ah,
your
yeah,
screen
yeah. I'm going
sharing?
to change to the twin space. Okay. This is our event. I'm sorry, but I don't know what happened. Oh, maybe it's here. Yeah, it's here. So, and here we are. Can you see the can you see the
Okay. You,
yes? Okay. Okay, so I'm going
yes,
to
yes,
show
we
you.
can see it.
So the first activity I have
Yes.
already talked about it. So we have the school's introduction, where we use this map and pet. Yeah, it's not a problem. It's okay.
Yes, you
And then
talked
we have
about.
the second one. I think the first one. I would like to show the participants the students' introduction because I think they are really nice, and I think that I'm going to choose one, just one, by chance, to show them what they have done.
My name is Lizan. I am from Turkey. I am 11 years old. I like math lessons. Numbers are my favorite. I like rainy weather and I like gardening. Nice to meet you.
Okay, after watching the tutorial, the kids do this wonderful Chatterpix presentation, and as you can see, they all try hard, and we have a very large list. Ilkay, I think that this part of discussion and all the evaluation, I think that you will do it later, isn't it?
Yes, I
Okay, so
finished the
I'm
pre-test,
going to.
post-test report. We can share it too. But the last
Okay, no, but
the last
you will
one is not
explain this
ready yet.
part. I'm going to explain the tools, and then you explain the last part of the. Yeah,
Yes.
I think it's better. Okay, so
Okay. Go on with your tools. You talked about Word Art Canva, and you can pass it to
the third,
the
yes,
third activity,
make
I think.
yeah, making research, and you want me, yes,
Yes,
you asked me
yes,
to
the
show,
third
yes,
activity, and
poultry,
yes,
yes, and in
yes,
poultry,
pearl trees. Uh-huh.
can you see it? Can you see? So
Yes,
we have a lot of items that we
yes,
collect during the project. So as you can see, we have a lot of material concerning the flipped classroom issue, where we can have a really good uh, information and also ideas about this
background
approach
information. Yeah.
in the classroom. And if you are really interested in implementation this type of approach in your classroom, I think that you should spend some time checking some already made documents that you can read or that you can scan and then have your own opinion and your own idea to implement this type of approach. I don't know if you want something else me to do here, Ilkay?
No, in this tool you can have some
Yes.
teams. In this tool you can have some teams, okay? But while making
Yeah.
e-twinning projects, Erasmus project, I don't know, you can have some teams to make really good research, and everybody can see the other ones reading materials, and they can share some common
Yeah,
ideas
of
about a
course,
certain topic,
is
okay?
this
That's why I
these
wanted
were
to
not
show this
only
to the
collected
audience.
from one teacher.
Yeah.
All the teachers collect information and put here, so all the
Yeah.
team can have an idea about this topic, and we learn with each other. This is a collaborative tool.
Virginia, can I ask a question?
I think
How
that we
much
don't have.
time do we
I
have?
think that when we
How
finished, we
much
finished.
time
We
do we
don't have
have?
a time to stop, a specific time to stop. Okay? Uh,
Okay. Okay. Because I want the
yeah, yeah.
other
So,
partners to have some
I,
words about the
this one
project, okay?
is already presented to the participants, and so I'm on the um, fourth activity now. Maybe I should show our participants also some tools and some things that we have done. Okay, so this was to do the inquiry to what things we would contribute to, and then the final results of this activity. I'm going to show you. Uh, Maybe this one is better. And as you can see, our students work themselves alone, and it's not the result of the project was not done by us, but also but especially from our students. And I would like to show you uh, our lessons designs with the Flipgrid. So maybe I can show one of these.
It's apart from our online lessons.
So Ilka, you can say what you were doing here. You were presenting the video to your class.
Yeah, I created a slide in here, and in that slide there were really very many tools. Okay, Kahoot, Go Conquer, quizzes, word wall, everything. I collected all of the tools and the materials that I created and the students created in one
Yeah.
slide for all the units. Okay, so it was something like a summary, and then I gave them that one as an assignment, and I asked them to create their own quiz using quizzes.
And
I show them how to make a quizzes, a quiz using quizzes.
Yeah.
So they send me their own quizzes about the topic. It was really engaging. They were all asking about the topic, asking about the tool. We were on WhatsApp, we were on
Yeah,
TwinSpace all the
it is.
time.
And
It
so
was
we
really
have also
engaging for the
Irina's
students.
video, and all the other partners already also have this approach. I don't know if Irina, do you want to say something? Irina, can you say something? This is the learning apps, and you were teaching your students how to use it and to do vocab.
Irina, your microphone is not active. Please try to make it active.
Now I'm
It's
going
on
to
the
give
top of the
a
screen.
word to
Irina?
our partners too.
Yes.
Okay. maybe she
Okay.
can't do it.
Maybe you could show them
Okay,
the
okay.
walkies
Okay, and
in
so
the
we have
evaluation.
also the other partners, Lydia's and everyone video here, videos. And let me show you, so the walkies, that was the, so I show something from the, let me show only the flip grid where the kids have their message to stay at home and safe. And we have the flip grid here. Maybe I can have, well, I can have this boy.
Hello, we're going through the psychic phase because of the new coronavirus. We ask you to be careful, don't leave your home, and wash your hands constantly. If you don't do this, can put your life, your family members, your friends at risk. Please stay at home and be careful.
So we have this flip grid with students and teachers with their message to keep safe and stay at home. And it was really also a very nice activity that they enjoyed and that they really learned quick how to use the flip grid tool. That is also a very good tool for languages and concerning oral presentation. It's really good. And I'm going to show you for me, one of the highlights of the project, that is the transnational mixed teacher students team that I really enjoy doing with these students. And here we have all the classes with the teacher and the members of the class with different countries. And it was really engaging to work with these kids because they really contribute a lot with their project work. For example, my team, and I'm going to talk about my team because it's easier. I have these wonderful students from one of each country, from the partner, the project, and after that we choose the first we choose the words to snap, and then they start doing their project work. They do the
I think the main Virginia, I think the main success in this activity was that we gave some opportunity for the
yes,
to the kids that they can decide.
yes,
Okay, they can
exactly.
have their own responsibility to choose the
Everything.
things, to make the tasks, to everything. They decided and they did the activity. So it was a month-long
Yes, really a good
activity,
one.
but really a good one. All the students had a teacher from a different country. They interacted with a teacher from different countries, with peers from different countries. It was really a nice experience. They
I
will
remember my
remember this
students from
activity, I
Portugal
think, when
that
they
they said
grow up.
they used to say, "Oh, my teacher Ilkay, my teacher Lydia, my teacher." So they consider all the teachers their teachers too. That it is something really great, uh, and it was so nice to listen to that they decided the words, they decided everything. So I think that one of the success that we should point out also from this project, at we involved students in the activities we prepared for them, and to be to have
Active learning
success
process, yeah.
in every project and in every learning process, you should um, involve your students during the planning, during the implementation, and of course also during the evaluation. So this is really important, to have your students working on the project and doing such a great work. So this is what we have, and after that they record, and you want me to show the records, isn't it? And they record their voice about the snap words they did, and with their own language.
I'm Sophia from Portugal. We say lamp and lâmpada in Portuguese.
My Sophia is kind of screaming, but I think that's because she was really enthusiastic. uh, and do you want me to show more? Do you think it's enough? I'm not.
You can show the evaluation books, maybe to see the students and the teachers' ideas, or maybe you can share the
Okay.
Padlet
So
there, evaluation Padlet, to show the walkie, or you can show the evaluation
and
book.
all the
You know.
students have sent their vocabulary and everything to their own classroom. Okay, and so it was really motivating for us that we were working with students from different countries, that they consider um, uh, uh, each of us their teachers. And so it's, for me, it's something that it is really fantastic that we could create this type of identity, that all the teachers that are here in the project are their own teachers too. And I'm going to show you the evaluation Padlet. Is what you want me to show? Yes. Yeah. So we have that Voki tutorial. So they learn how to do a Voki, and then they had this Voki to the evaluation, to do their own evaluation. Okay, I can show you the the Padlet. Maybe I should do this. Can you see it? Yeah. Okay. And so we have this.
Yes.
All the teachers have their own evaluation, and then we have our students with the VOC evaluation, and also some parents. That this is one of my students' mother that would also want to write something here, and they are preparing some videos to send me, but not yet. They have no time because it's really.
I have
Oh,
in my
nice.
part,
So
I
I will
have my
show
manager's video.
I will show the audience here. So you have your manager. So I can. Okay. Let me show
Yeah, I have my manager's
someone
video.
from Naila, because I think I didn't show nothing from Naila. So I would like to show a Voki that is from one of Naila's students about evaluation, and then I will show your manager. So by watching the tutorial, they did this wonderful job.
Hello, I am Wakale from Tunisia. I am a pupil of the Laymal Primary School in Amman, Tunisia. I am so happy to be participating inside our project with my English teacher, Mrs. Neela Mersney. I have learned many new things in technology. Thank you, Twin.
Okay, so this boy decided to do a Voki with a Voki with record, not record his own voice, but he used the devices that the app has. But some kids, and I'm going to choose another, maybe Nurgan. I don't know if I have something. I hope this girl will present herself with his own voice. Okay, let's check.
Hello, my name is Aysu from Turkey. I study at Suzuki and Atatürk Secondary School. Inside Out is a really enjoyable I improve myself as patient fighting activities. I love the webinars with my friends. Webinars are so enjoyable. I learn how to use technology. My favorite activity is to create a vocabulary activity for our online lessons. I like the teacher digital games. Thank you so much for this project.
Okay, so we have the first, in a first person opinion about the students, what they really enjoyed having during this project. And I will present now the evaluation. Is this a parent of one of your? Yes. Let's share. Let's share.
A parent. Yes, parent.
Merhabalar.
Benim kızım ve arkadaşları bu proje için önce
Of course.
çok çalıştılar
It's
ve
in
emek
Turkish.
verdiler. İnternet üzerinden birçok uygulama, araştırma yaptılar proje için. eTwinning projesini
They really worked hard. They
Yeah,
learned a lot
I
from the
believe
project.
that.
She says so.
öğretmenlerimize
Let me
teşekkürlerimi
translate.
sunuyorum.
So nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
She
We thank
thanks
them all
you all.
also. This is another mom from the, and this is your headmaster. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Manager. Yeah. He was really shy. He didn't want to have a video, and I offered him to make him one with
But
walkie.
he has a
And
video.
then he tried this one. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You can
so
pass
you
this,
have,
okay?
and
They saw.
and here,
pass this
yeah, of
because
course.
it's in
And here
Turkish
we
again.
have the evaluation from different parts: teachers, students, and also guests that can be parents or even some of our school management. Okay, and it was really great to do this and to.
Can
Yeah.
you show the evaluation books? Evaluation
So-
books. Can you show them too? Because there are some more tools like book
So
creator.
it's not here. It's
evaluation
it's
books. Evaluation books for teachers and students. Yes, there
here.
in evaluation.
Oh.
Evaluation. Yes.
Here.
Yes.
Here.
Down.
Here. Oh no.
No.
Oh, sorry. I'm
No.
It's here.
Yes. Yes. Yes. One step down. Yes.
Yes.
This one.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Here. Okay. So you have here the evaluation books, and you can just click here, and you will have all the information about evaluation and all
At the first page, you can go to the first page. We have the pre-test and post-test, the survey results.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, the evaluation.
Yeah.
The first page, and then the teacher's ideas in this book, and the other book there are the students' walkies and the student pre-test post-test results, and that's all, I think, Virginia.
Do you want me to show the other book?
Let's give our partners.
Do you want me
Yes,
to
this
show
is the
a
second
quick
book.
show of the other book, the second book?
Yes,
Yes.
if you please. Yes.
Evaluation results. I think it's important. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Thanks for reading, and that's it. And I think that now I should stop my sharing, and now we can have our maybe our discussion. Well, I hope that you enjoy the presentation.
If there is any questions.
And if you have any questions, please write on the chat that we would like to you to ask us some questions about the two presentations we have, and we also want our partners from the project to also to say something if they want, because maybe it's when you are presenting and we are dealing with the technology and you are thinking about many things at the same time, maybe we forgot something, and I would like
maybe they can activate their
microphones.
cameras and microphones.
I would like them to activate their cameras, so that the participants can see all the team together. Ayla, thank you.
Yes, Nurcan is here. Yes, Nurcan is here, and the
Wait a
others.
minute.
Lydia.
Naila is raising her hand. Naila. Naila, I'm going to um, to to change you and to make you a host. Now you are a host, dear. Yeah. So you can start your microphones.
They didn't, I think, activated their
But
microphones,
now
right?
we have the whole team together. We have yes.
Yes, Irina, Neila, Nurcan. Oh, Lydia, where are you?
Lydia was here, wasn't he?
I can't hear you when I
Yes,
activate
she's
my
here too.
microphone.
We can hear you.
Okay,
Nurcan.
okay.
Nurcan, we can
We
hear
can
you.
hear you, Nurcan.
Nurcan, we can hear you. No? Ah, Lydia
To
is
feel
here.
the team.
Oh, so nice to feel the team.
Yes, it's very
Oh.
nice to see you all.
Oh. And is missing? Who is missing? Nail and Irina. Dragana, where are you? Dragana is not. Oh, Dragana, I'm going to make you as a wasp because you you were a wasp before.
Virginia, can you see me?
Yes.
I cannot see myself.
I
Okay.
can't see Irina. Irina, can you turn on your camera, please?
Okay, maybe Lydia, Neila, Nurcan, you have something to say.
Yeah, now it's your time.
Dragana says she's not a host
Yeah.
now. She is.
Dragana says she's not a host
She
now.
is.
Dragana,
She
you
is.
are host.
Yes, she is. Yes, yes. Dragana, you are host.
Okay,
Lydia, can we start with you? Can you
okay.
share your
Sure.
ideas about the
First of all,
project
I
with
would
us?
say that I feel really lucky for being part of such a hardworking and very nice team. I was involved in other eTwinning projects, but you are the most highly motivated partners to do all tasks on time and to be united to the team spirit, which I think is very important when running a project, especially an online project. All of us brought their contribution to meet online, even when we had a very late meeting at midnight. As for the project, I think that there are many pluses that helped us to build this successful project. But if I have to focus only on one key point, I would say that it was important that teachers made tutorials. Because this is the first step to show students that some tools are new for you, but you make that step to get out of your comfort zone, to know more, to discover more, and this had a positive impact on students. My pleasure.
Thank you very much. I think it's really important also, and I think it's one of the points of the project. Thank you very much. Maybe now Naila or Nurgan or Irina.
Thank you. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
Great. It's a great team indeed. I will. I'm going to say that I agree totally with Lydia's words because I have using tutorials not in class. I mean just maybe in eTwinning. But now I'm going to use it in my pupils in class, especially in French because I'm teaching French. So my decision is maybe to use it in every subject I teach. I'm going to talk about the project Inside Out. Maybe the real point that I really appreciate collaboration, is your group effort, because that brought all the pupils and teachers closer together, and we learned so much from each other, because of course we cannot learn everything at one moment, but during all the project, many innovation and creative tools were existent in this project. And of course, let me thank you all for your collaborative, collaborative spirit, and especially in this in the late about multilingual dictionary. As Virginia said earlier, we were teachers of other pupils from different countries. So that was a great opportunity for me to be called a teacher from a student Portugal or Turkey. So when they call me teacher, hello teacher, that's something new for me and very, but it's a pride, it's a real pride for me. So I'm proud of all of you, of all your pupils, and I thank you very, very much from the bottom of my heart. I'm not going to forget this project, and thank you much for time.
Irina has some problems with the. I think that Irina has some problems. Let me check. Oh, Irina, I'm going to change your role again.
I enabled her microphone and her
Because
video.
she does something, and now I have to change
And
her role.
she's
It's so you are again a host, so try again to turn on your camera. I hope this time it
Okay,
works.
let's go on with Nurcan. Oh, Irina is here now.
Yeah, Nurcan.
I really appreciate your words.
Thanks, Naila. I really appreciate your words, and I feel the same. I feel touched now that the project is coming to an end. I think that you will. I think that I will miss you, ladies.
Maybe you can give your
Nurcan,
opinion now.
maybe you can give your opinion now.
It's me? Do you hear me?
Yes, Nurcan.
I can't hear you. We can hear you.
Yeah?
Yes, we can see you. We can hear you.
Okay, I will say
Okay,
about
you
our
talk. We can
project.
hear you.
I'm very happy to take part in this project. And thanks for your good presentation, dear İlkay and dear Virginia. In this project, our students and I worked very hard during this time, and they are very happy to take part in the project. Thank you, all of my team members.
We thank you all. And Irina, what about you? Can we hear you now?
We thank you all. And Irina, what about you? Can we hear you now?
And Dragana?
And Dragana?
Dragana is here as a host.
Can I activate your microphone?
So you can activate your microphone, Dragana? And Irina?
Irina and Dragana, can you please type that so that we can see?
I think that Irina has a microphone, that they can use their microphone. No?
Yeah.
You have to activate your microphone. Irina.
Okay, they
No,
don't
I
write,
don't.
or we couldn't manage it.
Maybe
Okay.
maybe they can't. They can't. Sometimes we have problems with computers.
Yeah, they cannot.
But
Okay.
thank you very
Okay.
much for being with us. And if you are not sharing with us your opinions, it's because you can't, or you have problems with your computers. Oh, yeah, no, it's Nurgan. So maybe they are having some problems with the computers or internet connection. And thank you. And I'm sure. And Dragana wrote something. I would like to thank all the partners for the great collaboration. Thank you, Dragana. The same to you, patient and understanding. My students enjoyed all the activities. Thank you very much. We also enjoy to have you and your students with us. Okay, maybe Irina.
I think we made really a good progress in this project. And without you, it would be nothing. You were so glad to work. You were eager. You were really hardworking. Sometimes we had some problems, but we were able to manage them all with collaboration, cooperation. That's the main point. So I thank you all for your great efforts, for your hard work, for your friendship, for your love for your students, for everything that you share with us in this project. So thank you to the audience there for their attendance, for their sharing valuable times
A
with
lot
us.
of time.
Okay, thank you everyone. Yeah, thank you
Thank you
everyone
very
for
much,
your
everyone.
kindness, for your being
Yes,
here.
and thank you, Irina. We know that we would like to share with us your opinion, but we know that what you feel and that you feel the same as all of us. So thank you also for your collaboration. And I will finish saying something that there. I think that there are. It's really rare or that you have something perfect. um, I think that it is really rare to have something perfect, but that this partnership, the Inside Out project partnership, was mm, one of the times that was perfect because I think that we overpass all the barriers that we have and everything. This is a great project, and I would like to thank all the team, but especially a person that is so hard worker, so committed, so well, so everything. That is Ilkay. Thank you very much for your ideas, for your support, for everything. You are just wonderful, outstanding. So thank you very much to all the team and also for the participants to stay here for a long time during a weekend. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure. See you in an eTwinning project, maybe next year or who knows. See you.
Different countries.
Okay.
Or maybe maybe an Erasmus partnership. I would like to. So, you know that sometimes we can transform the twinning project into Erasmus partnerships. So who knows if we can do it? It will be a pleasure.
Yeah, certainly.
Okay, well done,
Certainly.
team. Congratulations to all of you. And now it's time to
Yes, if you could listen to Dragana and Irina, it would be the really best, but we couldn't manage it. I'm so sorry about this. Everything was great, but I would like to hear Dragana or
of course.
Irina because they have really good things to say about the project. But I know that they are with us by
And I
their
think
heart.
right
So
heart.
thank you, all of you that I can see or I cannot see now. All of you, all the partners. Thank you and
Thank
have
you
a
so
nice
much.
evening.
Bye-bye.
See you. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. And I will have the video from this event, and I also have the script
Okay.
from the chat, so we can check who was with us, and maybe we will have them to our contact list on eTwinning. Thank you very much, dear participants, for this wonderful afternoon here in Portugal, maybe evening in other places, but uh, see you on eTwinning for sure.
Bye.
Dear partners, bye bye. Bye. Ilkay, thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you, Lydia. Everyone. Thank you very much.